Welcome back to Fun Facts with Faith. Today, let's talk about sushi, specifically salmon sushi. So salmon is not a traditional sushi fish. Pacific salmon, which is what you would be able to get in Japan, was kind of considered like a garbage fish. And you'd cure it or pan fry it or grill it, but you wouldn't eat it raw, especially because it was kind of prone to getting parasites, which ew. So in the 60s and 70s, the Norwegians, to change gears for a minute, started experimenting with aquaculture farming, and they were really successful at farming salmon. These farm salmon didn't have parasites, and they also had a much higher fat content than a wild salmon. And in fact, Norway was so successful at farming salmon that they quickly sort of overwhelmed their own small market and had to go looking for export opportunities. Meanwhile, to go back to Japan, a rising population and an economic boom combined with overfishing meant that they were now starting to need to import fish. Norway has to export fish. Japan has to import fish. Beautiful marriage? Not at first. So Norway launched this project, Project Japan, in 1986 to promote Norwegian seafood with the intention of breaking into the Japanese market. It was not very successful. It took almost 10 years. There was a lot of resistance to salmon in general and like specifically as a sushi fish. I can't say sushi. Wow, okay. And then it took almost 10 years of like ad campaigns, promotional visits by Norwegian royalty, celebrity chef endorsements, and then finally they got a deal with Nichiren, which is a supermarket chain. And that was their first sort of solid foothold in the Japanese market. Eventually, eating salmon sushi became normalized and then popular. That high fat content that I mentioned before made imported Atlantic salmon a much better sushi candidate than Pacific salmon had ever been. Not to mention, again, the parasite thing, because ew. So, now Norwegian salmon exports are absolutely booming, and they've turned their attention to an even bigger market, which is China. Good luck. But the ad campaigns are ongoing, including my personal favorite, which is a Norwegian Fisheries Council sponsored interpretive dance campaign by the dance troupe The Human Sushi. So, today's fun fact is, if you like salmon sushi, you can thank the Norwegians. That's all for today. Come back tomorrow for another fun fact. Bye.